So I attempted a Pokémon Nuzlocke on Pokémon Black version, and as you can see by the title, it didn't go so well. I started out my adventure live right here on my YouTube channel, and if you want to join in and chat with me when I try again next time and give me advice, or just tell me how bad I am, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell so you're notified when I go live, or feel free to join my Discord down in the description where we hang out, chat, and just over host a safe place for everyone. I'd love to see you there and welcome you to the community, but anyway, on to the carnage. I started the game while chatting with my regulars, chose to be a boy, named myself No One, for obvious reasons. I met my friends and we chose our starters. After much debate, I decided on the fire-type Tepig, as it was a starter I never really used when I played this back in the day. And after that, me and my friends had our first battle, and they didn't stand a chance. After that, I went to get Bianca, promptly ignored her family drama, and went to meet the professor. I named my Tepig Alan, and we received our Pokédex, and the adventure began. Together with my friends, we started our journey by stepping onto Route 1 together. The professor taught me how to catch a Pokemon, because after about 14 years of playing these games, I still didn't know how. And after that, I caught my first Pokemon, a little pup I named Dexter. And I didn't know it at the time, but this little guy was going to be my best friend and ace up my sleeve for the whole run. I entered Accumula Town, and I met the bad guys. Then N, a totally unrelated individual with no ties to the bad guys whatsoever, challenged me to a battle, and I took out his Purloin. No problem. On the next route, I saw my next encounter, a Patrat. Now, I don't like this Pokemon, and when I mistakenly knocked it out, I honestly wasn't too annoyed. And at the end of the route, Bianca challenged me to a battle, but once again I breezed through. In Strachon City, I went to the trainer's school and battled Charon, who gave me some Oran Berries, which are incredibly useful early on. And after that, I went to the Dream Yard to receive my gift Pokemon, a Pansage, which we named Bush. After that, I continued on stream for a while, but unfortunately when I ended the stream, my game crashed and I lost all of my stream progress. Now for the rest of the footage, I recorded the game with no mic audio, so it'll be me, future No One, from here on out, and back to the show. After I booted the game back up and assessed my loss of progress and cried out in frustration, I went on with a run. With Alan, Dexter, and Bush in tow, I entered the first gym. Now at this point in the game, I wasn't too keen on grinding wild Pokemon for EXP, cause I'm an idiot. So I wasn't overleveled for the first gym trainers and had to fight one, go back to the Poke Center, then repeat. Finally, I challenged the gym leaders, and I had to fight Cress since I chose a Tepig, a fire type, and the gym is all about teaching us type matchups. That's why you got gifted the grass Pokemon Bush. Now, this gym's pretty easy, and while I was nervous the whole time, I managed to make it through without any losses. After the gym, I had to go through the painfully long chain of dialogue, quest, side story? I don't know. All I know is this lady really wanted Dream Mist, and I couldn't progress until I helped her get it. And why did she need this? To explain one of the worst online plague limits that plagued the DS era Pokemon games. But we did get a new encounter in the Dream Yard, and it was a Patrat. Let me reiterate, this Pokemon is one I care so little for, I was almost happy when we failed to catch it last time. Anyway, I caught it and named it Tammy Nook. Get it? Like Tom Nook, but it's a girl? Anyway, bad joke for a bad Pokemon. With Saturn City behind me and a shiny new gym badge in my pocket, I moved on. On Route 3, I beat up some children, stole their lunch money, and leveled up my Pokemon. I went into Wellspring Cave and beat up some Plasma-Grunts. I got my next encounter, a Woobat, that I chucked a Dusk Ball at and named Beep Boop. This was a neat encounter, and I was really excited to try out this Pokemon, as I'd never used one before. After this, I continued down Route 3, and the unthinkable happened. I had a battle with schoolgirl Marcia, and her Woobat crit confusion hit Alan and killed him. Our first loss and a sign of what's to come. On my way to the next town, I caught my next Pokemon, a Pidove that I named Burb. Finally, I made it to Nacrene City, and here I decided to go through and properly prepare for the gym. I immediately backtracked to fight the trainers I missed. Then Burb died when a Purloin dodged her quick attack. Yeah, that one was short-lived. Bye-bye, Birdie. And if you get that reference, I like you. Anyway, I went to the entrance of Pinwheel Forest and fought the trainers there. Timmy killed my encounter with a crit. This is why we can't have nice things. Seismitoad would have been such a good ad, and I was really looking forward to it, but nope. And then we lost Bush to a Roggenrola. After that, I decided to enter the gym to get some XP from the trainers, and was intercepted by the totally normal dude, N, who wanted to battle. It turned out I was pretty underleveled, so I left the gym to do more training in Pinwheel, where our youngster Zachary killed Beep Boop. But Dexter evolved and was getting pretty tough. With that, it was time to take on my second gym. I wiped out the gym trainers and challenged Lenora. Her opening attack took Tammy out in one hit, but honestly, no big loss there. Dexter with an X defense was my ace in the hole. Since the first gym, I knew Dexter hit hard, and pair that with Rock Smash and he could deal decent damage. But Lenora spammed Takedown, a move that hit just as hard, so I had to be careful. The fight was close, closer than I'd like, but in the end Dexter did it. After this I watched Team Plasma commit daylight robbery and had to help chase them down with Nora and Berg, the bug-type gym leader from the next city, because police in Pokemon are a joke and everyone knows it. Anyway, we ventured into Pinwheel Forest proper, where I gave myself a new encounter, because it was a new load zone, and go ahead and comment how I cheated, I lost anyway. I caught a Venipede, named it Jaster, and healed her up, taught her some moves, and we continued after the Plasma Grunts. After we finished in Pinwheel, I crossed the bridge on one of the nicer looking, if strange, camera angles in this game. Game Freak had to flex in their 3D modeling skills, I assume. And I arrived in Castelia City. I fought more Plasma, yada yada yada, went into the gym, worked on some trainers, and oh my god, Dwebble. Yeah, that nearly ended the run, and Venipede died. Anyway, the rest of the clowns went down like, well, clowns, and after I opened things up, I went back into the city, fought some dancers who I united, then snuck ahead to the next route for my next encounter, and some trainer grinding. Welcome to the team, Puka, and I'm so sorry. On my way back, I bought a lemonade, which I realized was actually very price efficient, so I bought like 20. Yeah, like 15 minutes of this. Hope you like sugar, Pookie. Burn went down like the clowns he surrounds himself with, and I was feeling good. I got my 3rd gym badge and headed to my next destination. I like to floor with my friends back to back. Not cool, by the way, Sharon, fighting me right after I get out of a battle with Bianca. Puka and Dexter were the dream team. Like, these two were awesome together. With that behind me, I arrived in Nabasa City and stared down the electric gym ahead of me. I did some training in the city, witnessed more family drama from Bianca, and I went to the next route and got an encounter there. A Mincino I named Yini. Then I went into Lost on Forest, where I caught a Swadloom I named Alex, and after that I made my way to Route 5 to get my 3rd encounter before the gym, and that's where I found Gothita, which I named Jaffe after the one and only Executive Goth. I was really excited to try out this Pokemon and really proud of that name. After this I went to the Ferris wheel, where N revealed he was the king of Team Plasma, a truly shocking revelation. The battle with him was one I dreaded, as his Sigilif ended my first Nuzlocke run when I tried this a while back, but in the end he was a pushover for my team. After this, I bought more lemonade. I went into the gym feeling confident, but quickly ran into issues. Yini died fast, not able to take a single hit, then tragically I lost Jaffe to a pursuit when I moved to switch her out. Sadly I lost the footage for these deaths, but needless to say, they were a rough way to start out the gym, and when I finally reached Eliza, I was nervous, but I thought I could make it. And, well, I'll just show you here. So when Dexter went down to that crit, I knew it was over. I tried, but sadly with Alex unable to face Subtrica's flame shards at all, and Puka, despite how hard he tried, he just couldn't keep up. Now, looking back, if I had sacked Alex, I could have won with Puka, but in the moment, I just tried to heal stall, and because of that, I lost. Anyway, thanks for watching the end of the video. I really do appreciate it. I know this run was absolutely tragic to watch, and you probably got a good laugh out of it. I know I did. And look, I'm not a pro Nuzlocker, and I don't intend to be. I did this for fun, and hey, I had a good time. And I think I'm going to try again soon. Having looked back, I've realized Black and White are fairly hard games to Nuzlocke. Granted, I did abysmal to begin with, but anyway, be on the lookout because I do plan to do more Nuzlocke runs soon because they're really fun and they're a good one-off video that doesn't take too long. That being said, this did take quite a few hours of editing, recording, and just general scripting, so if you could leave a like and maybe subscribe, comment below, I really would appreciate it because I put quite a bit of effort into this video and I'm not monetized yet, so any little bit of hit of dopamine you could give me would be greatly appreciated. But anyway, as always, always remember, no one loves you.